As historical author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard, estate sales, antique malls, thrift stores, junk shops, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 2 antique booths. Get rich swimming in money, obviously. Making more money and getting rich off this stuff. It's good to have that money too. Making more money, I don't know, I can use it for whatever you want. I don't care, as long as you pay me.
What are you guys gonna do?
Put all our money in the bank. I don't have a lot of money because I went to the bank, so yeah.
You got some money out to buy something?
Yeah.
What did you buy?
A helmet.
What kind of helmet?
Spidey helmet.
Yeah. Are you gonna keep saving yours, Reagan?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey y'all, this is Kevin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. We're in the eBay cave again today. A bit of a slow day in sales. $156.88. And I'll just simply attribute that to the fact that I haven't been listing too much. It's my anniversary. You don't want to list all day on your anniversary. It's not a good way to have another anniversary, I don't think. But we'll get back at it today and get to listing, see if we can bump those sales up a little bit. But it's going to give me a chance to talk about a couple things that I want to talk about, which is money. Talk a little bit about money. And then a request that I had from a couple different people who watched some of the videos lately, and that is to get a GoPro. So we're going to talk about getting a GoPro today, and I've already reached out, and I'm going to actually buy that GoPro from an affiliate link at Garage Flips, and we're gonna walk you through that process, maybe put it on this video, maybe put it on a later video. And I also want to give you an update on the Happy Little Accident haul and how we're doing there. Only one item sold today out of that Happy Little Accident haul. We'll add to our little list, and it's this Waterford crystal. I guess it's a vase. That's how I listed it. A lot of the vases are a little thinner in the middle, but that's how I listed it. So I don't know. I can use it for whatever you want. I don't care, as long as you pay me. We'll add $8 to that list right here. This is my Lonnie style list, sorry, in reverse. It is gonna put us at $123.50 in profit from that yard sale, or not in profit, towards the $200 buy. And I still haven't listed much. Matter of fact, my wife, Blue Ridge Mom, is upstairs right now looking at the creative memories, and I think she has a really good update on how much she thinks we're going to make out of that. Maybe we'll tack that onto this video at the end when we talk about the GoPro and we talk a little bit about money. But let's look at the sales for today first. One I've already packaged up, so we won't talk about that. It was only a $6 purchase anyways. Tommy Hilfiger, which isn't always great. This was a Goodwill Tommy Hilfiger. This is a plain V-neck t-shirt. It is double XL. It was $3.99 and it sold for $21.44, $21.42, free ship. It's a $10 to $11 profit depending on where it's going, that first class shipping. Nothing big, but when I can sell clothes and make 10 bucks, that's where I want to look at. That's kind of my minimum now. Now I have a lot of clothes on there in the past that we didn't list that aren't going to make 10 bucks, but hopefully right now I've got so much inventory after that Happy Little Things haul that I'm trying to tone down the buying. Although I did buy this the other day because I thought it looked cool, but I think I'll make $10 to $12 on this RJC Hawaiian shirt. I was taking pictures before we started this. It's a size large, made in the USA, made in Hawaii shirt. You can look out for these. These will sell, and then the Spooner ones too. Rain Spooner. So I think I've got that right. Those will sell as well. So look out for the Hawaiian shirts, but make sure you're buying the right ones. All right, next item up on the list is a couple of Tupperware lids from a massive Tupperware lot that I'm trying to avoid, but getting these sold off. This will make about $2.50 in profit. Nothing special, but hey, they don't break, right? Anything that doesn't break is good. This I bought with Commonwealth Grandpa, who's probably watching this and coming up with a smart aleck remark to make in the comments down there. We bought this, I think you remember this, and it sold for $10.95. I think we paid 50 cents for it. Not a big profit, but it'll make $5. And this is part of that continuing little people buy that I'm already made hundreds and hundreds of dollars on. But this guy sold for $8. One guy, wooden piece, sold for $8. It'll be a $4 profit when it's all said and done. This, which we've already talked about, will add $8, maybe $9 in profit to the list for this Waterford. I put it on auction. But I put it at $9.99, so somebody got a pretty good deal. I probably could have buy it now and got $12.95 for it, but it is what it is. We'll get rid of it. We have a polo shirt that's sold, and I don't buy polos too often, but this one sold. It's an XLT. XLTs will still sell, blue in really good condition. Sold for $21.44. $22.88. Who's in behind me? I hear y'all. Oh my gosh, it's Spider-Man and the super gymnast. Spider-Man, how you doing, bud?
Good.
Huh? Where did you do at Turner? Huh? Where'd
I
Turner
don't know.
go? Super dude. All right, Spidey dude, how you doing? Hey, would you tell the people what we just added to our household? What did we just add to the household?
A pet hamster.
A pet hamster. Do you think we should put that on the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, someone's in their new home. What do you think, Turner?
Good.
You think he's cute?
Yes, it's like so cute.
And this one has no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
So. Always number one. Hi, buddy.
What is this thing?
Right, move so I can see. Oh, maybe get some water.
You think Sophie likes the hamster?
No.
No, I don't like the hamster. All right, y'all. Hey.
Just wait.
Oh, come on. What? You want to say something too? All right, come on. Come on, Spider Dude. Oh, wait,
Just
who's
kidding.
this?
It's me.
Just kidding, it's you. All right, buddy. All right, y'all gonna hang out in here? All right, you gotta be quiet if we're gonna do this video, though. No? All right.
Make sure to subscribe.
That's right. Another one of these guys sold. They are on the eBay store. We got a bunch, so if you want one, go check it out. That's sold, and we'll ship that sucker out as well. A couple things, here's something I would tell you not to buy. And I didn't buy these. They're really consigned off for a local golf shop. And these little Callaway, well, it doesn't matter what brand, but these little wrenches for the clubs, I got a ton of them. And I've made some money on them. I shouldn't complain too much. 2 of them sold for $8.95. They've taken up a few drawers over here in this dresser for a long time. But we're finally getting down to the bottom of the barrel on these. These have not made much money, but we'll get those shipped off. Brooks Brothers shirt, $17.88. Little Brooks Brother shirt, size medium. It's in really nice condition. $17.88. Paid $3.99 at Goodwill. It's about an $8 profit on that. And last but not least, since we're talking about Lonnie, we might as well talk about selling religion, Lonnie. We got Jack Van Impe Prophecy Bible. Commonwealth Grandpa laugh at that one, I'm sure. I'm sure you're still watching that, old guys. He's still on there. I think he's still out there. He's crazy. At any rate, Uncle John, you need one of these right here. You need one of these Bibles right there. Yeah, I'll send it off to you, Uncle John. I know you need one. So, 3rd edition. I bought this for $1, I think, maybe $2. But I think I paid $1 for it. It's in one of the previous videos. And it sold for $35.95 plus shipping. So that's a nice tidy little $32 profit or so on that Bible. And I know Lonnie's the king of selling Bibles, so that's a nice one. So if you ever find that Jack Van Impe one, grab it. All right, that's it. So I want to talk a little bit about money, and I had a couple of questions. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about money, my situation too much, but I will say this. From a few people who aren't resellers who are watching my channel. Most people are, so you guys already know this. People who do what I do, they're not swimming in money, obviously, or they wouldn't be doing this unless they got a screw loose, which is possible, I suppose. You can't get rich doing this stuff, but you can definitely supplement your income. I remember watching a Craigslist Hunter video talking about how a one-man show really can't do more than about $50,000 a year, and I think that's probably right. Now, if you have a good partner, which of course I do, maybe you can do a little bit more. If you're full-time, you can definitely do more. If you get the right connections, you can definitely do more. But there's not a ton of money in this. And so I just marvel at some of these people out there that can do these videos, take a lot of time to do this, and also resell and make enough to provide for their families. I know they're not getting rich off this stuff. So I've always tried to, the people who provide entertainment to me and some knowledge, I've tried to support their channels in small ways. I don't have that much money to send out super chats and all that stuff. So use those affiliate links on things that you would typically buy. So I had a viewer say, hey, why don't you take us with you on those yard sales outside of the car? And I said, well, I'm doing this on a phone. I don't have a GoPro. I don't really have the money to go out and buy a GoPro. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a GoPro, and we're going to go out and we'll do a few yard sales. I think it'll be fun to do that and interact with people. I love all kinds of things about yard sales and garage sales, but one of the things I really like is to get to know people and to talk to them. I find that fascinating, to learn people's stories. And so doing a GoPro, I think, would be fun to do. But I immediately said, you know what, I'm going to go look for somebody. I know Lonnie has affiliate links down in his descriptions of his videos. And so I'm going to go on there and I'm going to buy one off of his affiliate links. It's not much, but it's something to support these channels that do a bunch of content and entertain us and give us a bunch of knowledge. So appreciate that, Lonnie, and a bunch of other guys out there that do the same. I try to do the same for you on different things. So last thing I want to talk about, and then we're going to maybe go upstairs and take a peek at Blue Ridge Mama and see how the creative memory stuff is coming. Hopefully we're going to make some good money on that. From the looks of it, she was taking pictures and listing stuff. She seemed pretty happy, gave me a thumbs up, so we'll see what she has to say. One thing, because somebody that asked me about money and I didn't give a full response. So one thing as far as savings, so I'm curious to know how you resellers out there, do you pay yourself? Do you have the money go into PayPal? Do you spend it through PayPal? Do you cut yourself a check somehow? I mean, how do you do this? I know different resellers do it differently, and a lot of people pay themselves a consistent paycheck. So I'm curious to see how you do it. But one thing that I do that I just started doing about 8 months ago that I think works terrific, and I'm not affiliated with this at all in any way, shape, or form, so this is just some thoughts that I have, not even advice here, is I have an Acorns account. And an Acorns account does a lot of things, but it can short-term invest and long-term invest, and it could do it at different levels, high risk, low risk, no risk, whatever. And what I've been doing is I've tied my transactions to it. So it does roundups. So every time I have a transaction on my PayPal card when I'm outsourcing, say at Goodwill, if I buy something for $2.50, it's going to round up 50 cents and put it in this account and save it. Or if I'm shipping something and something costs $2.79 to ship, it's going to round up 21 cents and put it in this account. And it's really tied to how much activity. So the more I sell on eBay, the more little bits of money go into this account. So it's almost like you're saving, you don't even see it, because when the activity is high, you're making more money, and then you're saving more money, but you're making more money, so it doesn't even affect you that you're saving. So I've found that this is a really, really good way for me to save some money that we are using on that we're making on eBay without having to take a certain amount of money out and to save it. So it's worked really, really well. The more you sell, the more you have saved. So I don't know, find something to put some money away if you're a reseller. Obviously at tax time, and you got to come pay your taxes and all that, it's good to have that money too. So I'm curious to see what some of y'all do there. Not talking about dollar amounts per se, but strategies more than anything. So at any rate, I appreciate it. And I remember seeing Rally Roots have a little financial show too. So when you do this kind of stuff, especially if you're full-time like some of y'all are out there, I think it's an important thing that people don't discuss too much. So I've got the kids, you know, a little bit of their money on the Homeschool Hustlers store. We go to the bank and put a little bit in at a time, and they're learning how to save too. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us. You know what, I want to show you one more thing. I saw Part-Time Pickers the other day talk about thinking outside the box. And this is the kind of thing you're thinking outside the box, and some of you would pass this stuff. I saw this stuff in a bag at the Goodwill. Let me put this in front of here. This is Obsession for men, and there's three of them, I think, and there's a couple different brands in here, and it's aftershave balm. Well, these things look like they're full. They're completely full. The comps on these are like $32, $33 a piece. There's three of these, and then a couple other items that also sell as well. And so this right here is $2.99 for the bag. This right here should net a profit of about $80. So talk about thinking outside the box. It's a really good idea. Don't overlook anything that you've never looked up before. Look it up, and it'll be put away in your brain, and you accumulate knowledge over time. It's really, really helpful. So anyway, thanks again for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe below and hit that bell. See you later. All right, y'all, real quick little addendum here. Sold one more thing right before we go to the post office. I want to make sure it's on the list from that happy little accident haul, Samsung tab, and it sold for $62 plus shipping. So I put that down as about a $55 profit. And that's going to bring us to a total of you can't see this because it's in pencil there, I don't think, $188.50 of our $200 initial investment we've already got back. So what does that leave us with? $11.50 left. So we sell one more item, maybe two, depending on the item. And we already have the Swatch watch at that level of bids. So basically we've already made our money back on the $200 buy. And you saw how much stuff we got. If you haven't seen that, go back to the one that has the Bob Ross thumbnail on it and the happy little accidents, and you'll see all the stuff we bought. And so far in, I think, 8 items, once the Swatch watch sells on auction, in 8 items, we will have made the $200 initial investment back, and the rest is pure profit, and we got tons to go. So we'll keep you updated on that, tell you how we're doing. Here's a couple more items that sold. We're going to get it done into the post office. This is a Pyrex lid, Amber Visions Corningware. I sell this stuff often. There's not a lot of money in it. It's a pain in the butt to ship, but this lid was a leftover from a big lot that I had bought, and it sold for $7 plus shipping. And this is a shirt. I think you saw this in a previous thrifting video. Dry fit, V-neck, size medium. And it is in good condition, and it sold for $17, so it's a good little $7 profit on that. All right, so thank you for joining us once again, and we'll see you next time.